Good evening. The news summary for this Friday, 14th of July. The government has officially launched the country's investment map that will be used as a guide to local and international investors on investment opportunities in the country. President Weva Ramkalawan, the minister responsible for investment Devika Vidot, and the UNDP resident representative for the Seychelles, Amanda Serumaga, were the ones that launched the map during a ceremony last night. Foods and beverage, technology and communication, renewable energy, services and infrastructure are the sectors identified in the map as important sectors for investments. The country's UNDP resident representative Amanda Serumaga said the map will help to ensure that there is sustainable business development in the country that will be beneficial for the country as a whole.
Seychelles joins 10 other African nations in showcasing 167 investment opportunity areas that address national sustainable development requirements underpinned by supportive policy environments. The Seychelles Investor Map is a significant milestone in several ways. First, it positions Seychelles as only the third small island developing state to join the global UNDP SDG Investor Map platform. Second, and no less important, Seychelles becomes one of the pioneering countries to endorse the platform at the cabinet level, demonstrating the highest political commitment and reaffirmation of the country's pursuit of sustainable development.
State House has announced the opening of bank accounts for the new Seychelles Hospital Fund. This is in line with the President's announcement on the Nationals Day that the new Seychelles Hospital will be constructed. 4 accounts in Seychelles rupees, US dollars, euro and British pound has been created at the Central Bank of Seychelles. People wishing to make a contribution can transfer their funds directly to the account, and anyone wishing to make donations in other currencies may do so in the Seychelles rupees. State House has also announced the creation of a national fundraising committee for the project. Persons wishing to apply to be members of that committee can send their names and details to Ms. Nadine Jack at the President's office via email addresses cpcstatehouse@statehouse.gov.sc or n.jacques@statehouse.gov.sc or by calling 429-5603 before the 31st of July. Participants in the military training organized between the military forces of Seychelles and those of the southern Indian Ocean region received their certificates today. The certificates were awarded after 2 weeks of training. Seychelles, Mauritius, Comoros, and Kenya participated in the maritime security training. The main objective of the training sessions was to empower the armed forces in the region and other agencies involved in maritime security in their respective countries more knowledge on a better service delivery. One of those of the sessions focused on ways to board a vessel and intercept if maritime security personnel suspect it of being involved in illegal activities. Attending the graduation ceremony were Chief of Defense Force Brigadier Michael Wozet, Commissioner of Police Ted Barbe, representatives from regional maritime forces, and other facilitators from Canada, as well as those from other countries. The Chief of Defense Forces, Brigadier Michael Wozet, said he is very happy and satisfied with the way the participants are handling the different cases of illegal activities in the Seychelles and Indian Ocean waters, with experience gained from such training over the years. The head of training, Commodore Alexis Diarix, of the Canadian Naval Forces, said he was satisfied with the country's participation in the training.
Having seen the vast maritime area that you have to cover, some might say, oh, Seychelles, small islands. Yeah, but huge chunk of ocean. When you look at the map of the Indian Ocean, wow, what is it, 13.7 square kilometers of, hello, Talk about a big, this is why we brought some people to talk about as well, unmanned systems, you know, the drones, how can drones help us cover all this area? We brought some specialists to talk about intelligence processes, how do we get the right information to the right people so that we can actually do operations together? How do we distribute this? How do we talk, what products are already available through CMF that we can share? And so on, and so on. So it was, for me, I would have to say, without wanting to brag, this was a big success.
The students of Ancetoile's primary school organized a parade to commemorate Carriers Week. Aside from the students, parents and teachers also participated in this parade, as well as workers in the community. The head teacher of the school, Jacqueline Adolphe, says the staff members of the school came up with this idea and it only took 2 weeks to prepare. And that's it for the news summary. Thanks for watching and good evening.